So excuse the lighting, I'm in the kitchen area. I'm going to share my stream with my Facebook friends.
Haunts fish pond residents the world over. It can read the underwater.
So you guys, my friend has a birthday coming up tomorrow night. Today is Monday, right? For Tuesday. So she asked me to make her a birthday cake. And I'm a working woman. My brakes gotta be fixed. So I'm gonna do a quick cake today. I'm gonna be making a red velvet cake today. But we're gonna be substituting some of the ingredients that are listed on the box. Like some of the ingredients they requested was like water and vegetable oil. We're gonna be using applesauce instead.
And it's full of food.
So let me show you. So we're gonna use coconut milk instead of water. We're gonna use some applesauce instead of vegetable oil.
Back legs anchor him to the
I'm
shore.
gonna use butter flavored cooking spray
While his
for the
superpowered
pan.
feet
So let's get started. If you guys hear what I'm listening to in the background, I've been like dealing with spiders this week. I just had a spider in my kitchen area. Last night there was a spider that ran across my freaking windshield of my car. And my customers were telling me about how huge the spiders are in Australia. So I thought I'd check it out. I couldn't believe that spiders get to be this big. They were telling me that spiders can be as big as your head, and I didn't believe it. I wanted to see this with my own eyes. It's like primitive. It's like living in dinosaur days. So I'm like fascinated by it. Oh my god, these spiders are scary. All right. So her birthday party.
But now they're in the shallows.
Her birthday party is going to be at a bar, I think out towards Pasadena area. So I'm going to be transporting the cake. So I'm going to use my cake pan that I love to use to transport with. I got this off of Amazon. I'm probably going to leave the link in the description box. See, the great thing about this pan is it comes with a cover.
Injects paralyzing venom into the fish.
It even comes with this little plastic divider that you can use to slice the cake. So I'm going to be making the cake in this pan and transporting it to her tomorrow.
Something worth bragging about.
So let's start off with the
Some arachnids are equipped with
butter flavored cooking spray. I got this at Walmart.
But one spine-tingling spider builds one of the most impressive webs on the planet. The engineering spider, or golden orb, has spent over 160
On the package,
million
it
years
recommended
haunting
using
tropical
Pam's
areas across the globe.
butter spray.
But
I don't think it really matters.
Most terrifying.
And home ec, my home ec teacher used to say that all these items are usually the same. Usually it's just the difference in marketing. So you're usually paying for the marketing. So like a fancier picture. But it's basically the same thing. You see how one looks a little bit more realistic?
That even small birds and bats
As long as it gets the job done, you can use generic brand, great value from Walmart, or you can use Pam. It's up to you.
To good fortune.
Just spray the pan though.
But it's a trap. A planter of the living dead.
All right.
The engineer's web is one of nature's most high-tech inventions.
Next, we're going to be putting the cake batter in
one
here.
silk-producing gland, but 7. Each gland produces.
And today I'm just using Duncan Hines.
They make
I like to
silk
use
protect their eggs.
the cake batter that I have at the house.
And they can even produce
Sometimes
a
I buy a
cake
lot.
for structural support for webs. However, what's truly
So I like to
fascinating
use the one
is
that I
how
have
the silk is
available.
produced.
Sometimes I make cakes homemade, cupcakes homemade. It just depends on how I'm feeling.
Gland.
But as I
As the
mentioned,
spider contracts,
My brakes are screeching, so at like 6 o'clock I gotta go get them fixed. My headlights out, so I have car issues. And I should be working right now, have bills around the corner, so I'm gonna just do it the quick way. There's nothing wrong with using cake batter that comes in a box. It's the thought that counts, right? This is a birthday cake. A quick birthday cake for adults. So I don't think they'll really be offended or care too much. So it says 1 cup of water, but we're going to substitute it with 1 cup of coconut milk.
But he's 10 times smaller than her, so must tread carefully. The tips of her legs are connected to strands that radiate in 8 different directions. Through vibration, she has a 360-degree radar over.
We're located out in California, so our grocery store is called Rouse.
When prey hits, it's as good as dead. Once prey hits her web, the engineering spider is on it in an instant. It's paralyzed with venom and wrapped alive in soft, preserving soup.
And then it says we need a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, but instead we're going to use applesauce.
She hangs each coffin at the center of the web with strong cementing silk. This meal will stay fresh for hours in its tomb-like casing. One by one, the spider wraps her prey alive in their gold coffins, while the male hangs on for the ride.
So now we got our applesauce. This is a chunky applesauce. I didn't have regular, so they might be surprised if they bite into it and they're tasting the apple. But hopefully it'll get rounded up in our baking, I'm hoping, or in our mixing bowl. We shall see.
But the next unbelievable spider spends its entire life underwater. The fishing spider lives on the surface of the water.
There's just a few chunks in there.
Breaks all the rules.
So hopefully it gets mixed in.
It's the only arachnid known to live exclusively underwater. It has no fins or gills. But this amazing spider doesn't need them. It builds its very own submarine air supply.
So next I'm going to put like 3 eggs in here.
This bubble is its lifeline.
I can't believe it's already
Its
3 in the
homemade
afternoon.
scuba tank.
1.
To construct the bubble, this male swims to the surface and pops his butt into the air.
2.
Like the fishing spider, the air bubble around his abdomen allows him to breathe through his book lungs.
Wow. These spiders are pretty, like, amazing
This small,
and scary at the same
crab-like
time.
swimmer collects several bubbles from the surface to create a large reservoir of oxygen. This is the spider's sanctuary, where it will feed.
Alright, so we got all of our ingredients in the
This
bowl.
spider freak show is full of surprising characters. While one spider lives underwater, another deadly arachnid hunts from beneath the ground.
This is my Hamilton Beach standing mixer. I like it.
This is the baboon
However,
spider.
at the very bottom, it never mixes it all the way in. So then you have to like use a
5-inch
spatula.
monster that lives in an underground lair for most of its life.
So if you're considering buying one, you can buy this one. Like it's pretty inexpensive as a temporary one. If you want to get
but it has a dark
more
side.
professional equipment, then you could look online to get something a little bit better. So we're gonna mix it
gets its
for
name from its enormous size, its hairy body,
on low speed for like 30 seconds.
End of each leg. Its many eyes operate like a built-in periscope, surveying the surroundings of its burrow.
So I'm gonna use my little timer. Guys, like my L timer, I'm in love with it. So it says 30 seconds. I think this is more like a minute, huh?
What prey doesn't know is that its secretive hideout doubles as a deadly murder weapon.
And then I'm gonna grab the spatula. Like I said, I already know at the very bottom.
When it's not hungry,
we're gonna have to mix it in with the spatula. And I like to clean like in between mixing. Because when we're baking and cooking, it's actually exercise too. If you guys know me, I've been injured, so I haven't been exercising as much as I would like to. So I'm trying to switch that up. I'm trying to switch into gears of exercising more. Cooking and baking does burn calories. I'm standing up. I'm moving around constantly, so it's good exercise, you guys. And it's fun.
She can distinguish between the vibrations of a pesky ant and a meaty cricket. A wire's been triggered. It's time to feed. This cricket's made a fatal error by triggering the spoon spider's tripwires.
So I think that's a good 30 seconds. What do you guys think? So we're going to turn it off, and now we're going to put it on full speed, well, medium speed for 2 minutes.
The baboon spider is a calculating killer.
So now we can actually use the, let's see, 1, 2. We got our timer set for 2 minutes. We're going to put it on medium speed.
Hunter returns to the surface.
For 2 minutes. And while that's going, I'm gonna wash our measuring cups. Oh my God. You see what happens when you go live? You forget a lot of stuff. I do it all the time, you guys. Kind of noisy in here. You guys tell me, what do you guys think? Because usually I use like some magic witch music when I'm baking. Today I thought I'd just listen to spiders because they're so fascinating and scary at the same time, and I keep seeing them, keep having conversations about them, and I don't really like spiders that much, but I did like Charlotte's Web. I love Charlotte's Web, and even to this day I still like feel bad if I have to kill a spider. I really don't like to. Have you guys all read Charlotte's Web? I'm sure you have. All right, so.
And its pincers can grow to twice the length of its body and are tipped with Wolverine-like claws. The alien spider, or whip spider, doesn't have venom, so it grabs its prey with its pincers and imposes
was on earlier. I had it preheating earlier. But I guess we have to do it all over again because I turned it off for a couple minutes.
Long sensory whips probe the room and pick up vibrations from moving plants. The only thing creepier than an alien spider is an alien spider.
Hey Alexa, lower the volume. I'm gonna pause this briefly. Super noisy in here, huh, you guys? Let's take a look outside and see what the weather's looking like out there. Alrighty. Oh, the weather's looking pretty nice today. Because I heard that it's supposed to be a cold week today. Well, this week. Let's take a look. The sun is out nice today. That mixer sure is loud, isn't it? So your girl is kind of tired because on Friday we had a fundraiser with Covenant House. So we slept outside from like 8 p.m. to like 6 in the morning to raise awareness and funds for the homeless youth that are in Los Angeles. We raised some money. We raised like $80, but we really want to make the goal of $600. That was just our demonstration. We are still accepting funds. You can find our fundraiser on Spice's Bizarre Fun Treats Facebook page. It's also on Spicy Divorce Party Planner Facebook page. It's on my personal Facebook page, Cassandra Spice Bautista. Look up Spicy Divorce Party Planner fundraising page for Covenant House. Alright, so that's pretty much. We're just waiting on our timer to go off. Once it does, we'll stop mixing. And you see how the mixing that it's doing? It still will not touch the very bottom. I promise you that. That's the one bad thing about the Hamilton Beach stand-up mixer. I love that it's pink. It's really cute. It gets the job done, but the only bad thing is it doesn't scrape the bottom. So like professional bakers, they use a different type of stand-up mixer. I am not no professional. I bake as a business, but I started doing it for fun and with my daughter, baking Halloween cupcakes. And then I just expanded into a business after creating my Spicy Divorce Party Planner TV show. If you guys don't know about that, some of my neighbors and friends, I went to film school and I'm creating a TV show where we film and coordinate divorce parties, breakup parties, and sometimes birthday parties. And from working there on my TV show, I seen, well, there's like a real need or a niche for divorce cakes and divorce cupcakes and different type of pastries. So we took our divorce party planning business and then branched off and created our pastry business. All right, so this said it's ready. Turn that to 350. Alright, so we got it set for 30 minutes. My timer still hasn't went off. almost time. I think that's been about 2 minutes. Feels like it's been about 2 minutes. I don't know if my timer's not going to go off. Alright, so we're going to just turn it off. I didn't hear my timer go off. It might be too loud in here. So boom, we got our red velvet cake mixture. And let me take this off so I can show you the bottom of the bowl. A lot of people like red velvet cake. Do you guys like it? Have you guys ever tried it with applesauce? And coconut milk instead of regular milk? Do you guys have any tips or bits of advice on how to make a red velvet cake? You know what? I'm pretty surprised. Maybe since we did it for such a long time, most of the cake batter got mixed in. Do you guys see that? We don't see like that white, dry, like flour mixture at the bottom, right? It looks pretty mixed in. Okay, so that's good for us. Okay, so there's our buttered pan. Alright, we're going to pour it in here. I was debating on whether to use more batter or not, but I think this should be good enough. I'm not sure how many people are going. I'm thinking like at least 10 to 15 people may come. I'll try to take a picture of Brittany with her cake and let her tell us what she thought of our cake. See if she noticed that we used applesauce. And then see what she thinks afterwards. Because once I made some cupcakes using applesauce and I forgot I used the chunky brand. And I took a bite. I'm like, what is this thing in it? And I was like, oh my God, it's apple. I like experimenting while baking. I want to say thank you to all my Uber and Lyft customers. I know a lot of you guys that subscribe to all my channels. You guys are some of my customers, and some of you guys are my neighbors as well. So if I haven't seen some of my neighbors for a while, thank you guys for watching my crazy streams as well and supporting my business. I know some of you guys buy my pastries, my cupcakes, and some of you guys get some of my items that are misshaped. And you guys don't care. You'll still eat them, so thank you guys for letting me be a mad scientist in the kitchen area. It's really fun. Alright. There we go. So, I like to shake it up a little bit, try to make it even, like kind of hit it on the table. Do you guys ever do that? Kind of evens it out. All right, take a picture of it real quick. There we go. There we go. What? Is it black? Oh. You guys noticed that? I must have pressed something. Excuse me, let me fix that. I must have pressed something. Excuse me, let me fix this really quick. Fix this really quick. There. No, I don't know. It's black and white for some reason. See, this is what happens when you go live, you guys. Normal. There we go. I must have button by accident, so sorry about that, you guys. I had us going back to like the 1940s and 50s or something. For some reason, it's not moving around. Oh no, it's like frozen. For some reason, the camera's just like stuck. It's not moving. What's going on here? Oh wow.